Questions of the order paper? No more. Request for emergency debates. The honourable member for Sandwich Gulf Islands.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. As you will know, pursuant to our rules, I submitted a letter yesterday on behalf of myself, but also the member for Nanaimo Ladysmith, the member for Fredericton, and also on behalf of, I say her name out loud, she doesn't yet have a seat in this place, Annamie Paul, leader of the Green Party of Canada. I want to say that we appreciate very much that the Prime Minister convened a briefing, a high-level briefing yesterday for all leaders of the parties assembled in this House of Commons. The information, as we all know, is sobering. In my letter to the Speaker, I identified what I thought was Dr. Tam's most recent projection that we could hit as many as 10,000 cases of COVID a day. It turns out that was one of the more optimistic modeling. If we all do everything we can over the holiday period, if we fail, we could have 60,000 cases a day. This is indeed sobering. Now, some might say this isn't a new emergency. We've been in this emergency since March. I put it to you, Madam Speaker, that we are now in a second wave. The advice is deeply concerning, and medical professionals, and this is a nonpartisan issue, and I plead with people that if we can have an emergency debate, it must be nonpartisan. Canadians want to see us work together, but they also want to know that parliamentarians are seized with this new information and want to work together to give Canadians a coordinated response that brings into play the best advice throughout Canada from our public health officers and others. And I think if we had an emergency debate, Madam Speaker, with only 15 sitting days left in this calendar year 2020, we need to rise to the occasion as parliamentarians and let Canadians know we understand the second wave emergency demands the best of all of us. And I thereby ask you and ask the Speaker's office to grant an emergency debate so that we can bring our best nonpartisan concern for the well-being of all Canadians to the floor of the House of Commons. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
I thank the honourable member for Sandwich Gulf Islands for her intervention. And after careful consideration and looking at the information that she provided and looking into other information, I do not, however, find that the request meets the requirements of the standing orders at this time.